Hey guys. So, crazy week so far. So, I didn't work Monday, work today, not working tomorrow, working Thursday, and then I work at the factory Friday. So, the baler uh is finally getting fixed. So, after actually it's probably more than 3 years. I've been there actually yeah, I've been there 3 years now. So, 3 years, and that was just for when I've been there. I don't know how long that thing was broken before I got back, because apparently I'm the only one who has the balls to tell anyone anything around there. And of course, when I first told my boss, she was like, "Oh no, no, you're just being lazy," and stuff like that. And then she came down there, and they came down there, and they said, "No, it's broken. The cylinder is broken." So I'm the only one who has the balls to say anything, and that's probably why it finally got fixed. Um, there was a guy. What was it? Like a week or two ago, he came down to check like the switch and all that, make sure it's working properly and all that. And I told him, I said, "Oh yeah, hey, when you have a chance, could you let maintenance know to come down here and to refill the thing?" He's like, "It's out of fluid." I'm like, "Yeah, it's been broken for like 3 years." And he's like, "Oh, if it's broken, it sounds like it's something wrong with the cylinder." I'm like, "Well, that's exactly what's wrong with it. It's been 3 years and still hasn't been fixed." I told him it's like the fluid drips onto the floor, and then I'll come down there, and you won't see it at first, and then you'll slip in it. I'm like, I can't tell you how many times I've twisted my freaking ankle from stepping in it, and then you step in it, and then it leaves footprints all over the place, and it's hydraulic fluid. So what's it supposed to do? It's supposed to keep the machine lubricated and working. So you have stuff all over the floor, and you're slipping in that because it doesn't really dry up. Um, so in order to dry it up, you need kitty litter, which we have down there. Um, but I said to him, I was like, it's like 3 years. I get that this particular model probably is no longer in existence because this one's been around since like the factory opened. I said, but why has no one come down here to you know, measurements? Why not have it custom built? And he said that's what I had to do when I was working at the watching over the factories where he used to work. That he had to have things custom made because some of the machines are just so old they just don't have pieces for them anymore. But yeah, it's finally getting fixed. Finally getting fixed, so it's not going to leak anymore. The pressure should be back, so if I leave something crushed down a few minutes, it should be nice and flat, as opposed to leaving crushed down for a few minutes, bringing it back up, and everything just rising back up. So it's gonna hopefully make baling things a lot easier. Um, because lately it's like for the last 3 years you had to compensate, so it's not going down as far as it's supposed to go, and it doesn't have the crushing power it has. It's supposed to have. So you have to compensate. So when it crushes down, you need to let it sit there to let whatever's on top kind of get the air out and flatten it because it's not able to go down as far and it's not giving that same crushing power it should have. So apparently that's something my boss didn't understand. She's like, "No, just let it go down and come back up." It's like, no. And then there was one time where she tried saying that, and there was a pile shorter than she was. She's only like ye big, and there was a pile like this big. Normally, I could get a pile my size in, and then some. This time, the pile was like that. I couldn't get any more in because she just keep going down, coming back up. And so what happened was it was just a tiny bale. It was like a bale when it came out. It was like that, from it was like I was like, that's not a bale. This is what happens when you don't crush it. This is what happens because that pile that I just did, I should have been able to fit like 3 more of those in. But instead, I have to take it out because I cannot fit any more in. You know? And then even after seeing that, she still insists on, I know, just bring. I'm like, we can't keep doing this. Look at these bales. And then we've got to put them over there. They're taking up room. The forklift drivers, can I just please make the bales that I make? That's why I hate when she's down there. I just hate when she's down there. but at least it's getting fixed. So I'll be on. I had a 3-day weekend this week. I'll be in Friday. I'll have Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. Monday, Labor Day. I won't go back till next Wednesday because obviously I'm off Tuesdays and Thursdays, and because I work work with June. But on a more, so you guys remember those nasty Doritos that I tried? Those spicy pineapple jalapeno ones? Yeah, those were disgusting. So I made them into nachos, and you're like, oh, they must have been better. No, they were still disgusting. I don't know how it happened, but the flavor of these not these chips. So I went out, I got nacho cheese, and inside that nacho cheese, when it was in the pot and it was melting and all that, I put taco seasoning. There was refried beans. There was shredded cheese, not only cheddar, but then a Mexican blend. And so we had a little bit of a good amount of nacho cheese and one of those big packets of taco seasoning. And the taste of those chips still cut through everything. It was how like going outside and smelling like a branch or something. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like the way a branch smells. It's like no matter what I did. And essentially, I had a little bit of it yesterday, so I pretty much made the whole bag. So I just had one of those trays, and it seems like it's a lot. It really wasn't, considering the bag's like this, and then it's like all down at the bottom because like 95% is freaking air. It wasn't a lot. I ate half of it yesterday, half of it today, because I didn't want to waste it. But it was so bad. I'm like, this is so disgusting. And I just ate it because I don't like wasting stuff. If there was chips left, I'm like, you know what? If there's chips left, I'm going to crush them up and throw them outside to the freaking birds or something. But then again, it's like even the birds wouldn't like it. Like seriously, this flavor was so potent that it cut through everything. The cheese, the refried beans, the freaking taco season infused nacho cheese. It cut through all of that. I've never seen a chip that does that before. Even regular Doritos, they don't do that. I was like, this is so disgusting. So disgusting. I tried eating them like regular chips, like regular nachos, but then I just took my container and I just kind of crushed it up and had like a Frito pie kind of thing. And even then, even with everything mixed in and the chips covered in, oh yeah, chili, that was the other thing. So there was chili, there was nacho cheese that had taco seasoning, there was the however many blend of cheese. There's like the 4 cheese Mexican blend, and there was cheddar, uh, and all of it, even the chips after being smothered in chili and nacho cheese infused with freaking taco seasoning. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. I'm like, never again. It's like I said, great for a marinade. A spicy pineapple jalapeno sounds amazing for a marinade. You take your chicken or your beef or whatever, it sounds delicious. But for a chip, especially a corn chip, with a corn chip already having a very distinct flavor to it, no. That's what I think it was like. That freaking Bugs Bunny meme of no. Um, but never again. If I see anything with jalapeno or pineapple, no, no bueno, no bueno. But at least I did the right thing. I ate all of them. Like I said, I don't like wasting. Um, I just I just don't believe in wasting food like that. No matter how disgusting it is, it's like I have to eat it. Otherwise, because there's starving kids in Africa and all that. Not even Africa. There's starving kids in this very country. Um, but yeah, it was gross. It was so gross. But between that and the being off all week, and I mean, apart from Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, today and Thursday. And then I've got another 3-day weekend coming up, which, oh no. But at least when I go back, the thing will be fixed. So anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.